I'm back. Sorry, I'm back. Just got a call about dinner. We're getting salad from a place called Salad and Go. It's a new place that opened up not that long ago, so we're trying it out, I guess. I'm just gonna get a Greek salad with an Arnold Palmer, which is lemonade and tea together. Just delicious. But yeah, that's what we're doing. I was talking about the manga before. Um, yeah, the manga does focus more, unlike the core characters, I should say, like Sango and Miroko and Inuyasha and Kagome. And what's interesting is like the way the characters are drawn is very different in the anime too, which is, I don't know if I mentioned that in my first review, but I think it's because I hadn't reread the manga yet when I had watched those first 100, and I did because I downloaded it onto my phone and I just read it because last year I had to work with a kid who was in gen ed, so he didn't need my help academically, he just needed my help physically to get around school, so I was just reading books and stuff while he was working on his schoolwork, which was nice. But yeah, that being said, I can't remember for the life of me what happened after that one volume of the manga I reread. In terms of the differences between the two, that seems to be something that happens a lot. They either put a lot of filler in to like make the anime longer than the manga, or they completely change characters around. I do know, I remember watching a video, someone was talking about characters they didn't like, and they mentioned Kagome, and they mentioned specifically the Kagome in the anime. So I know like people have posted things like the relationship between her and Inuyasha was very different between the two. They do make like the sit boy more of a gag in the manga than it is, not in the manga, I mean in the anime, than it is in the manga. Like she only really uses it when she really has to. I might have to reread that first volume of the manga and like go through the manga of Inuyasha. Sorry, I thought I saw like something go by the window. I was like, what is that? Anyways, sorry. Yeah, that, I don't know. I just think I don't know how I'm gonna get through Bleach is what I'm thinking, because if it took Inuyasha this long to get through, I don't think I'm ever gonna finish Bleach. And I really do want to find out what's gonna happen with Aizen in that show. But yeah, and it's not to say that Inuyasha's bad because it was so long and they took so long to get rid of Naraku and to like resolve certain issues. I'm sure like the relationships is more of a cultural thing, and that maybe that's my big problem with them. I don't know. I don't know how many people like love triangles are a thing in Japan. This is the only series I can think of that has love triangles. No, Vampire Knight. Vampire Knight had love triangle in it because it had Yuki, Kaname, and Snaps. Zero? That was his name. What was the other guy's name? Oh yeah, but again, it's still a very enjoyable anime. I still really like it. I do think I got through the final act a lot faster than the original one. I mean, it's only 26 episodes. I will say, even though I think, yeah, it dragged a lot, they really did defeat, like, certain characters really fast. Like, Kana, I was surprised. She was really underutilized, though, too, I think. She kind of would just wander around a lot or be in the background. So it was really surprising that her first... What? They're not here yet. Her first big battle, and that was it. Like, I think they could have done a couple more with her. What? But yeah, hello. And then that one random new incarnation of Naraku that shows up in the final 26 episodes. Like, what? This is ridiculous. They should have just used one of the ones that was already there for those last episodes. Maybe, I don't know if he's in the manga, I can't remember. He probably is, but then again, they could also make up a character that doesn't exist in the manga for the anime. That does happen. Like, in the original run of Dragon Ball Z, for example, or Dragon Ball, as it is in Japan, they had a character called Garlic Jr. in the anime that doesn't exist in the manga at all. And they gave him an entire arc in that anime in between when Goku defeats Frieza and when the androids / Cell show up. So, yeah. I don't know what else I have to say about Inuyasha, other than it's really good. I would love to see more of Inuyasha and Kagome's relationship when they're together and they've accepted that they have feelings for each other. Like, there's nobody else in the way. No Koga, no Shikon Jewel Shards, and Naraku, and Kikyo, and all that jazz. Like, I want to see them, like, as a happy little couple a little bit for an episode or two. Just saying. Maybe it happens in Yashahime. But probably not, because they're not really... Like, I know they're in some episodes, but I don't think they are in as much of that show. It sounds like it's more about Shishomaru and his daughters than Inuyasha and his daughter. I don't know. But I will watch it. I do want to know what happens next. I know there's a lot of big hoopla about that show. Some people, I think, don't consider it canon, and they like the manga version more, or what have you. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet, so I can't really say how I feel about it just yet. But if you haven't watched Inuyasha, the original series, and the final act, of course, you do need to watch the final act, because that's the end of the story. Like, that's when they finish off these characters' arcs, and the big plot of the story is wrapped up as well. So you do need to watch the final act after finishing the 167 episodes of the original show. Okay? I highly recommend it. I do think they could have cut out at least 40 episodes. I'm just saying. Like, so maybe had done 120 overall or something like that. I mean, there was 200 episodes of Sailor Moon, and I did have a harder... No, I mean, I guess because I watched it in the New English dub, I went through it a lot faster because I was really excited to hear these new voices. So I think if I was to rewatch it again, I might have a harder time going through the show. We'll see. I don't plan on rewatching Sailor Moon anytime soon. I do want to, because I do want to talk about that anime at some point in time. I have talked about Crystal, the first 3 seasons, as well as the manga. But I do want to talk about the 90s anime, and I do need to talk about Sailor Moon Eternal, the movies. I haven't done that yet. I can't believe I've done it. I'm so behind on everything video-wise. I feel like I have all these grand plans, and then I never get through them. But yeah. That's it for this review on Inuyasha. I don't plan on rewatching it anytime soon just yet. I want to kind of get through some new anime that I've never seen before, and maybe rewatch some ones that I haven't watched since I was a kid, like Gundam, or one of the Gundam. I think Gundam Wing is the one I watched as a kid. I like to see if I like it still, or maybe I will like it even more. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.